And for y'all that don't know how to read, my name is Alexis. You probably already read by that title. I am doing an introduction of who I am, and also a Q&A of what my channel is going to have, what I'm going to be showing, just a little bit of everything. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you know when I post, upload, everything on this channel. Make sure you follow my social medias on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So I asked some people to ask me questions, also to just know who I am and what I do. I stay in San Antonio. I think I've already said that I'm a senior in high school. I really don't know because my brain's everywhere. But yeah, I've just been trying to get into the field of, this is my last year. I'm really gonna be 18. I need to start jumping on scholarships, need to do college stuff. It's just a lot. But jumping into the first question, of course, who am I? Like I said before, I'm shy and quiet around people I don't know, mostly in class. Around my friends, I'm a little more goofy, funny, more outspoken. I have a very bold personality. I will tell you straightforward what I believe and what I stand on and what I feel is right in my humble opinion. Other than that, jumping into the first question, somebody asked me how many siblings I have. So biologically, I have 2, but combined, I have 6. I have 5 sisters, 1 brother, an older brother, 3 older sisters, and 2 younger sisters. And so I say combined because they're of course not biological, but they're still like family to me, and how close we are and how our bond is and how long that I've known them and they know me. They're like basically like my siblings by now. So jumping into the next question, somebody also asked me what made me start baking. Honestly, I started baking with my 2 older sisters. They're in college now. They graduated last year. I started baking with them, helping out with them because they have their own business as well. And after a while, I just branched off and started doing my own thing. I just wanted to do something that represents me and something that I liked. And then baking, I was just helping it out in the kitchen. I never know that I really liked it until I branched off on my own and started my business in 2018. And speaking on that, that's another question. It was like, what year? 2018 will make 6 years in 2024. So yeah, another question I got asked was, what was my first cake that I made? So my first cake, I made it roughly 7 years ago. I was 12, made it. My first cake was red velvet cake. I made it for my dad's birthday. Of course, it doesn't look like some of my cakes that I have out now. I have, of course, become better with taking culinary, also just looking at TikToks and YouTube, and also just doing stuff on my own. I have gotten better at it. But yeah, my first cake was when I was 12 and made red velvet. Another question I got asked by a couple people was like, what is my favorite desserts to make? Typically, I like to make cupcakes because cupcakes are easy if you know what you're doing. If you know what ingredients to add and how much to add up in it, your cupcakes can come out like really, really good. Just make sure you don't over whip your batter because you don't want super dense cupcakes, and also you don't want super hard cupcakes when they come out. And then icing, for beginners, it's typically okay just to slap icing on there really with a spatula or even with a spoon because you're gonna eat it anyways. But the more you practice, the more you really want to get into baking, you learn about different techniques for icing and different techniques. What piping tips are better. Some people start with 2 hands in a piping bag, but once you get good at it, you use 1, or you still can use 2 depending on what kind of designs you're doing with your certain piping tip. But cupcakes would definitely be my number 1. And speaking on baking, I got also asked what is the hardest dessert I've ever made. Typically, I would say the hardest dessert I've made was cheesecake. And cheesecake is a hit or miss. I know a lot of people, either they love it or they don't. I mean, like, it's cheesecake, so it just depends. I would say cheesecake was like the most difficult thing to make because it's more like a waiting thing, and also you have to have a lot of patience for cheesecake, and especially the way I make mine. I bake mine for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then I let it cool in the refrigerator for like 4 hours before I remove it from the pan, and also add all the toppings on it that people ask. I have never made like a huge cheesecake. I never made like a 6-inch, a 9-inch, or even a 12-inch. I made like the mini, like 4-inch, like kind of bite size. If you look on my website or even my Instagram, I have many pictures. I've done Oreo cheesecake for a lot of people, but I've done like many small bite-sized pieces because, you know, people like cheesecake but they don't like a lot of it, so I gotta be considerate with my portions when it comes to baking certain desserts. So yeah, I know another question, I can't remember how it was worded, but I know somebody asked, what all do I have on my menu? So I have a little bit of everything on my menu. I am hopefully going to venture off and expand my menu with new things. I just haven't thought of any new flavors or come up with new recipes lately since last year. I know the latest thing on my menu that's kind of like new that most people haven't tried was like when I came out with a mint chocolate chip cupcake around December time. Well, it was supposed to be December, but a lot was going on during December for my family, so it did not come out until the end of January. But yeah, I'm thinking about soon adding this peach cobbler pound cake onto my menu. I have made it many of times before. The first time I made it was for my dad for Father's Day. I think it was on either Instagram or Facebook that he saw it, sent it to me, and I made it for him. Then after posted that, everybody else was like, oh, what is that? I want to try that, da da da. And I just started making it for people. So since how popular it's getting and the way I made it, because every recipe I make my own, depending on if somebody really wants the recipe like just strictly from a website, like with everything on it, then I'll follow it. But other than that, I usually do my own thing with recipes. So I've changed it up from how, you know, Instagram said it was supposed to be made, so a lot of people like it. So I think about adding it soon. Other than that, I do anything from cupcakes, cakes, I do cookies, I do edible arrangements, I do banana pudding, I do cheesecake. I just recently added these candy grapes because, like, I want to say, like, end of April going into May and also June, like candy grapes was like very popular and a lot of people was making them, a lot of people were showcasing them, and then it went from candy grapes to just a whole bunch of candy fruit, pineapples, watermelon, just everything. I haven't experienced with other fruit besides grapes, but I also do that. I also do special request orders, like if you want something I don't have on my menu. Like I also, of course, bake brownies. If you see, I have made brownies and other stuff, banana bread before. If you request it, then I will make it for you and give you a price. Sometimes it'll be a little more than original because it is a special request and it's not on my menu, so I have to up the price a little bit. Also, I'm always up for a challenge when it comes to making desserts. Like if you give me something I've never made before, I am up for the challenge to make it. I would love to try it out. I love trying out new things to see, can I, you know, make it my own, or can I add it just typically to my menu just to see what people like it, or just maybe just a one-time thing, just adding it to the menu, seasonal or whatever. But I also will do catering. I have done a baby shower before. Soon I'll be doing a gender reveal for my older sister. I'll be helping her out with her gender reveal and everything. So I also do that. I also do chocolate covered Oreos. I do chocolate covered pretzels. I do cake popsicles and also cake pops. Those are a special request. I also do those if you ask them. I typically don't do them. Also, I've done like chocolate covered Rice Krispie treats, but those are also a special request because I don't typically do those either because not a lot of people order them. A big popular thing on my menu right now, of course, is cakes, cupcakes, and banana pudding. Banana pudding is like the biggest thing a lot of people come to me for, and especially cakes around like Valentine's Day, because you know, the month of love, everybody doesn't want to go typically to HEB or Walmart stuff, or people be snatching it up. I do chocolate covered strawberries. More so, I do like a big sale of them during Valentine's Day weekend, and then usually I cut it off because my birthday is like 6 days after Valentine's Day, so after that I just kind of focus on my birthday. But other than that, I'm gonna answer a few more questions before I end off this video. Another person has asked me, and they was like, would I ever ship one day? Hopefully I would love to ship out to people that don't live in San Antonio. I would love for other people to try my creations, treats that I do, things I come up with. I would love it. It just, I don't typically know when I want to do it or how I want to do it, but eventually I want to. Other questions like people know, since I'm a senior asking what I want to major in, I would like to major in business and management, because of course I'm an entrepreneur, have my own business, but I typically don't know, do I want to keep baking as a priority, stretch it out and have like, you know, different bakeries all around the world and stuff, or do I just want to keep baking on the side right now, because I am a big shoe person. Like, I love shoes. Jordans are like my main thing. I love the 6s and 11s. Those are like my favorite pairs of Jordans. But I'm a shoe person. I'm into a whole bunch of clothes. I color coordinate all my clothes. I gotta make sure the color of my shoes is gonna match my outfit. So, as well as my bag, I love everything. So I could always branch off and do something with that. So I typically don't really know what I want to do as far as company wise or business wise. I just know I want to major in it, so I know how to run one, how to do it right before I just make up what I want to do. Another one question is like, if I didn't do baking, what else would I do? Honestly, I really don't know. I mean, I don't do everybody's hair. Most people know that I do hair. I do my mom's sometimes, I do my own, I do my siblings, and I do my boyfriend's hair. I don't really do everybody's hair. I mean, I feel like when I go to college, I'll be doing a little more hair to, you know, because college kids need some money. I feel like I'll be doing, you know, hair in college on the side, but I don't think I'll ever do like hair as like a big thing, like a lifetime career type thing. I used to want to be a doctor, I used to want to be a dentist, but I'm not really in that pathway anymore. That's not really on my mind anymore. It's not because of the whole 8-7 years. It's just like, that was just like a thing in like elementary, and then I realized like I really don't want to do that for real. Another question, of course, people ask about relationship status. I don't know why people are asking this, but I mean, I guess people my age want to know. I am happily taken. I'm about to be in a 2-year relationship in January. I will not be putting his face in any of these videos that I started doing. Yes, he will be here and there in my videos, but I may just show his hands, or y'all may just hear his voice. I will not show his face until I feel like it's ready. It's more like a privacy, not a secret type thing. It just feels like not everybody needs to know what he looks like until I feel like, or until we feel like that we want to showcase faces. So yeah, those are all the questions I'm gonna ask for now, but stay tuned for my next video. I thank all y'all for watching me, and all these new supporters that hopefully gonna be rolling in and supporting me through my journey of just dropping random videos, baking, cooking. I love to cook. I do more than just baking. I love to cook too, so stay tuned for cooking and all that. Vlogs, I mean, I would try, because you know I'm in school. I do a lot, trying to, even though I have off block and I come home earlier, but still homework and applying for scholarships and applying for colleges. I'm a little busy, and also trying to get my community service hours in too. So just stay tuned. If y'all want vlogs, make sure y'all comment down below if y'all want me to start doing that. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell. Once again, follow me on all my socials down here, and I'll see y'all in the next video.